Think Las Vegas saw casinos and chaos? Think again. Today, we are going to explore Green Valley. Green Valley, for those of you who do not know, there's a lot of you from out of town that might be considering a move to Las Vegas and might not know where to live. And you probably have heard about Green Valley. So, what is Green Valley? First of all, Green Valley is the first master plan community in Southern Nevada. It is the crown jewel of Henderson and Las Vegas in regards to master plan community. And it was built in 1990. Okay? What makes it so special? It's very family oriented. It has a lot of walkable area, a lot of amenities, a lot of parks, the best schools in the area, in Las Vegas area, and weather's hot. No, just kidding. It's always hot anywhere in Las Vegas. Okay, so let's get going. If you're new here, I'm Giacomo. I create videos showing you what it's really like to live in Las Vegas, covering local real estate trends, new developments, and neighborhoods that actually deliver value. I'm also a real estate agent, helping both locals and relocators find the best opportunities in this market. So if you're thinking about making a move or just want to stay in the know, just hit that subscribe button. Hey, and if you're looking for the right guidance or want help finding the right home or investment, reach out. I'd really love to help you. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Giacomo Zarconi, your no-fluff Las Vegas realtor. Today we're going to dive into Green Valley, one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in the Las Vegas area and the crown jewel of Henderson's master plan community. Whether you're considering moving here or you're considering investing here as a rental property, I'm going to break down all 4 areas of the Green Valley to make sure that you are educated at the end and you make the right decision. The 4 areas are Green Valley North, Green Valley South, Green Valley Ranch, and the mystery 89052 zip code, which I'm going to tell you a lot more about as we go on. So first, I'm going to give you an overall take on Green Valley as a whole. After that, I'm going to cover the North, the South, Ranch, and that famous 89052 zip code. During the video, I'm going to give you the pros and the cons of each individual area. And at the end, I'm going to give you overall pros and cons of Green Valley as a whole. And finally, I'm going to give you my take. During my take, I'm going to give you my best recommendation based on what your goals and aspirations are. Either you want to move here or you want to invest as an investor. So keep on watching to the very end, because that is when I'm going to tell you about 89052 and why you might find some special deals in that particular area. During the video, at any time, if you want further information on any particular area, even if it's not Green Valley, just leave me a comment. I'll be more than happy to respond to you and give you all the information that you need. Mothership Coffee Roasters is a spot in Henderson for locals who want quality community and great vibe. And this is just one example of the growing scene in Green Valley, one of Henderson's crown jewels. Popular neighborhoods nearby are Green Valley Ranch, Ascaya, McDonald's Highlands, there's many, many more. And as far as entertainment goes, the district at Green Valley Ranch offers dining, shopping, tons of entertainment, including a movie theaters and a Whole Foods. Green Valley isn't just one of the desirable places to live in Henderson. It's a model for what a master community could be. It's known for its well-maintained streets, top-rated schools, and a strong sense of safety. Green Valley has become favorite for families, professionals, and even empty nesters looking for comfort and community. This area is packed with green spaces and parks, making it incredibly walkable and pet-friendly. It's also home to the district at Green Valley Ranch, steps away from Green Valley Ranch Resort and Spa. It gives you that upscale accessibility lifestyle that a lot of people moving to Las Vegas crave. Now, if you're looking for real estate opportunities, you want to know a few that stand out. One of them is Green Valley Ranch, a highly sought-after neighborhood with tree-lined streets, gated communities, in proximity to schools and parks and shopping. Ascaya is a hillside luxury development with custom-built homes and panoramic views of the Las Vegas Valley. If you're thinking modern architecture meets privacy and prestige, well, Ascaya is it. McDonald's Highlands, another top-tier gated community known for its exclusivity, luxury golf course, and also some of the most impressive custom homes in the area. Green Valley isn't just a neighborhood, it's a lifestyle. It's Henderson's crown jewels. It offers some of the best amenities, parks in the whole Las Vegas Valley area. It is in the northwestern part of Henderson, and it's basically about 15 to 20 minutes away south of the Strip and the airport. It's basically split in three areas: Green Valley North, Green Valley South. Over the decades, it also expanded. Green Valley Ranch, which is a higher end part of the Green Valley, and that's where we find the Green Valley Ranch Casino. And also, there's also the district, that's where we are right now, which is basically a small shopping center with very high-end stores and lots of restaurants and shops and a lot of walkable area. As you can see right behind me, there's some entertainment for the children. And right behind this area, there's also, as you can see, King Seafood and a lot of bars and taverns and restaurants. At the Lucille Barbecue is basically right down here as well. So it's basically very entertaining, and it gives the locals a place to go and cool down and with the summer heat and enjoy the evenings. Actually, it's always nice. They set it up for Christmas and other holidays. And today, lucky enough, there's actually a farmer's market, which I will tell you more. I will show you more about it as I go on. And here's the kick. You only know half the story. There's a part of Green Valley, which is not officially Green Valley, but it's area code 89052, that it's not officially part of Green Valley, but the locals identify as Green Valleyans. This is basically what happens. It's technically not part of Green Valley, however, it shares the same school, the same amenities, and it's basically part of the same neighborhood. However, it's not technically Green Valley. And I thought you should know that because a lot of buyers overlook that area because it's not part of Green Valley technically. However, you still get larger lots and you get to share the amenities of Green Valley area. And I'm going to tell you a lot more about that as we go. So stay tuned and I'll discover all of Green Valley for you. And at the end of this video, there will be very few questions left, but I always invite questions and comments so that I could better serve you. Of this walkable area, you can see over there we have the Green Valley Ranch Casino, and what you see on top of these shops over here, this is all mixed use, meaning these are all condos that are for sale, of course. So basically, this is a 3-story condo building built in 2004. On the bottom floor, you have all the retail shops, and the top 2 floors are condos and penthouses. They start at $450,000 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and they go up to $890,000 for a 2-bedroom, 3-bath penthouses. The amenities include a rooftop deck with hot tub, barbecue lounge, fire pits, a fitness center, a theater, library, and a business center. And they have gated access with a concierge and underground access for parking. So a little bit about Green Valley, since we're on our way and I have a little time to spare. It's comprised of 3 different areas. There's North Green Valley, there's South Green Valley, and Green Valley Ranch. Each one of these areas, it's a little different from each other. You know, some are older, some are newer, some are more luxurious. However, the concept is to provide the residents of Green Valley with these walkable amenities where people get to live, eat, invest, and enjoy the outdoors. So right behind me is the Arroyo Grande Sports Complex. And this park is more than just somewhere where you play ball or you come and walk your dog. It's basically the dividing line between Green Valley North and Green Valley South. I'm breaking down the market, the lifestyle, and which area might be a better fit for you depending on what you're looking for. So let's start with some numbers. Right now, homes in Green Valley North typically range between $400,000 and $600,000 for a standard single-family home, with townhomes and condos dipping a little bit lower than that. Over here in Green Valley South, you're looking more in the $500,000 into the $750,000 range for similar properties, with a few higher end pockets pushing past that. So why the gap, you may ask? Green Valley South was developed a bit later, and there's newer construction, larger floor plans, and master plan communities that often offer more amenities than Green Valley North. On the other hand, it's the original, built in the 1970s, 1980s. The homes might be a little older, but you might get bigger lots, mature landscaping, and a little bit more vintage Henderson character. HOA fees might have the edge. Well, they don't might have the edge, they do have the edge in the north. You often see lower or no HOA fees compared to the south, where master plan communities are more common and fees are higher. Lifestyle-wise, north puts you closer to the Strip and UNLV, which is ideal if you want convenience. South gives you more suburban feel with newer schools, the district of the Green Valley Ranch, and easier access to Henderson's newer growth areas. So let's look at the pros and the cons. In the north, you have, the pros would be you have lower buy-in, lower HOA, bigger lots, and closer to central Las Vegas. The downsides, on the other hand, you find older homes, more updating might be needed. In the south, you have newer builds, community amenities, strong schools, higher resale appeal. The downsides are higher HOA fees and higher price entry. So here's my take. Here's the bottom line. Green Valley North is where you go for value and character, while Green Valley South is where you go for convenience and modern living. Both still hold strong demand, but the right one depends on your lifestyle and on your budget. So right here, we're at the district. The district is basically the dividing line between Green Valley South and Green Valley Ranch. So it's a perfect location to tell you how the two stacks up. So let's start with Green Valley South. Green Valley South basically is an older build. It was built between the 80s and the early 90s. You'll find larger lots, you'll find more mature landscaping, and homes that are a little more spread out. The big perk here, you can often get more square footage for your dollar. The HOA fees tend to be a little bit lower, or in many pockets, non-existent at all. Now, just across the street, you have Green Valley Ranch. Now, Green Valley Ranch was developed in the early 1990s and 2000s, so some homes tend to be a bit newer. They have more modern design, the communities, of course, walkability of the lifestyle. The district where I'm sitting right now, you have access to it from all the way around Green Valley Ranch, walking distance in a lot of cases as well. But what's the trade-off? The trade-off is that the prices are run a little bit higher, the HOAs are higher as well, and buyers here are paying for convenience and lock and leave lifestyle. So let's jump into pricing. In the South, in Green Valley South, I should say, the prices range between $400,000 and $700,000, depending on the remodels. The HOAs often are $50, and in many cases, in some areas, there's none at all. Green Valley Ranch, on the other hand, the prices fall between $500,000 and over $1 million. In some cases, it gets really, really up there as well, especially the closer you get to the district, where the fountains, the HOA, usually are around $50 to $150 a month, but luxury enclaves can be higher. So which one is right for you? If you're after space, character, and value, Green Valley South makes more sense. If you want walkability, newer homes, and a lifestyle convenience, Green Valley Ranch is the right move. Either way, standing here at the district, you're in the heart of Henderson, most desirable zip codes. Look, my take. For the most part, everything boils down to the pocketbook. Okay, so if you want character, if you want larger homes, if you want, you don't mind some of homes that might need a remodel, okay, then Green Valley North or Green Valley South is really the best deal. However, everybody wants to live in Green Valley Ranch. Why is that? Because there's walkability, because of the lifestyle, the proximity to the district, the shopping, the entertainment, the school districts, and the trails. So, you know, obviously Green Valley Ranch is more appealing. But does it make sense to you? You know, depending on your budget, on your lifestyle, what's really important to you is basically what it boils down to. So, if you could get away with, you know, the lifestyle and the trails, and live a block away, then it makes sense to save the money on HOA, save the money on the premium lots, and just, drive over or walk over on a beautiful summer afternoon, summer day. What I'm getting at is that it's only, a throw of a rock away. So where I'm standing right now at Sienna Trail, we're basically right in a very, very interesting dividing zip code. So this technically is part of 89052 zip code, which is not technically part of Green Valley. However, this whole area going basically southeast from here is 89052. And basically, if you go northwest, that would basically be Green Valley. Now, I happen to find this map here, which I'm going to use because it's pretty convenient. So we're basically, like I said, a Sienna Heights trailhead, which is basically right over here. St. Rose is basically this road that's right behind this little park here. So basically, the area that people identify as a Green Valley are those that live from the 215 going up St. Rose all the way to Eastern Avenue, which is basically about a mile from here, roughly a mile, and it wraps around on Eastern Avenue, and then it comes back on Horizon Ridge, which is basically, let's say, another mile south of here. So this whole area is basically zip code 89052, which is technically not Green Valley. So why is that important? It's important because construction here began in 1990 all the way to 2000. So you find yourself with larger lots, larger spaces, larger kitchen, higher ceilings. In other words, they're newer homes, and therefore you get to enjoy the newer homes, which is going to be only Green Valley Ranch. And Green Valley Ranch is one of the most luxurious HOAs in the whole area. In addition to that, you also get the price point, which you're going to be just a little bit less, but at the same time, you're buying more home with that little bit less than you would buy in Green Valley Ranch. And since the zoning is still what it is, you get to enjoy Twitchell and Vanderburg elementary schools in Coronado High, which is a big drive for families that live in this area, since it's one of the best school districts in the whole Las Vegas Valley. So you're basically getting the perks of the great schools without paying for the Green Valley Ranch premium. Another thing to keep in mind is the location. You're basically minutes away from the district, and also Anthem, which is right up the street over here, probably a couple of miles away. So it's a perk because you get to enjoy different lifestyles and different hubs. Another thing to keep in mind is also resale value. Since this is identified as Green Valley, they hold higher home values in respect to other areas in Henderson. So to make it short, buyers, by purchasing in this specific 89052 neighborhood, you get to enjoy the best schools, okay? You get to enjoy Green Valley Ranch. You get to enjoy other high-end neighborhoods in the area, because Anthem is also very beautiful. Maybe we'll do a video on that next. And you're not paying the premiums. You're not paying the HOAs, and you still get to enjoy all the lifestyle. So what is the trade-off? If you purchase in this particular 89052 area, you get slightly lower HOA fees and sometimes more house for the money. But with Green Valley Ranch, you're buying into the true master planned lifestyle with the green belts, the walkability, and a name that carries strong resale value. So my take, if you don't mind a more step forward lifestyle, then particular area 89052 is a good bet. If you're after the brand recognition and long-term strength, Green Valley Ranch still holds the crown. So, we covered Green Valley as a whole. I broke it down in Green Valley North, Green Valley South, Green Valley Ranch, and the 89052 zip code. I gave you the pros and the cons of each area. I broke down the market pricing, the HOAs, and the quality of lifestyle in each individual area. Now I'm going to give you my take, and then we're going to be at the very end. So Green Valley North gives you the best entry point price range at about $400,000. It's the balanced market for both homeowners, owner-occupied, and renters alike, so it's strong for investors as well. Some areas have no HOAs, which buyers tend to like a lot. However, vacancy rate for renters could get a little high. So as an investor, that's something you might want to watch. It's great for first-time buyers and investors who look for lower entry costs. Valley South, on the other hand, the prices are very similar. However, it leans more towards a family-friendly stability. It's walkable, family-focused, and highly rated for livability. Homes are a little bit older. However, there's a lot of home ownership pride. For investors, rents are steady. And for owner-occupied, it's a great place to call home. Now, Green Valley Ranch, the crown jewel. This area commands higher pricing, around $500,000 entry level. However, you're buying into amenities and a lifestyle. The district also comes into play with dining and shopping, the golf courses, the trail, some of the best schools in Henderson, and in reality, the entire valley. Vacancy is low, demand is high, and resale value is very strong. For owner-occupants, it's hands down one of the best places to live in the valley. For investors, it's a premium play. Higher buy-in, but long-term appreciation and rental demand. Finally, Green Valley 89052. It overlaps Green Valley, but it also extends to luxury neighborhoods like Seven Hills and Anthem. It focuses less on Green Valley, but it extends more towards the luxury surrounding and the hillside developments. If you're looking at 89052, make sure you look in the correct areas that are part of the Green Valley area or in the neighboring community, because it makes a big difference pricing and in lifestyle. So now the pros and the cons for Green Valley as a whole. So first, the pros. It has an established community with mature landscaping, strong schools, great amenities, and very convenient location. Stable home value and consistent demand, and a big variety of options from affordable to premium. Now the cons. Some areas might have older homes that might need some updating. Higher HOA fees, especially in premium areas like the ranch. Entry-level investors might face some competition and lower yields in higher demand areas. And it's worth pointing out that North has higher vacancy in specific areas. So here's my personal take. If you're buying as an owner-occupied, Green Valley is hands down the best bet you can make. It offers the best lifestyle, the best amenities, and long-term value as well. If you're an investor, I looked at Green Valley South and parts of Green Valley North as well. They both have more affordable entry and high rental demand as well. For a premium, low vacancy investment, Green Valley Ranch is a safer long-term play. Overall, Green Valley continues to be one of the most desirable areas in the valley, and it offers something for all buyers and investors. So here you have it, a full breakdown of Green Valley, North, South, Ranch, and 89052 neighborhood. Each one has its own flavor, its own quirks, and its own value point. The real question is, which one fits you? If you're curious about making a move or just want to explore, just reach out. I'll be more than happy to respond to any questions you may have. I know you're busy, and I understand that timing and clarity matters. My job is to make things simple, stress-free, and give you no fluff answers. So when you're ready, whether it's tomorrow or 6 months from now, or you just want to have a what-if conversation, reach out. I'd love to help you find the right fit in this market. And hey, if you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next neighborhood deep dive. A comment with your thoughts. I'll see you at the next one.